to another episode of Creators Girl Talk. Hey. We are so excited to be back in the studio today. And we have with us
Rochelle, Pastor Melissa, and Annie.
And I am Markeisha Coleman, the Creators Girl.
The Creators Girl.
We are here today. We're going to jump right into it like we always do. We want to talk about sisterhood. All right? And the value of sisterhood and what sisterhood means to us, right? So I'm going to say for me, sisterhood means togetherness. It's a bond, an unbreakable bond. It's trust, right? It's willingness to work together to come to one accord. Just one accord. Just like God says. He wants us to be one. And Jesus said he wants us to be one as he is one with the Father. And I feel like that's how sisterhood should be. Oftentimes, a lot of females, they harbor on all the negative stuff and they jealous. If her earrings is cuter than mine and her dress is mine, and we covet stuff, not even realizing what they had to go through to get to the stuff that they have. Or they may be just fronting, you know what I'm saying? But we still be jealous of that kind of stuff. We want a sisterhood that say, girl, you cute today.
And we celebrate.
Look at your hair. Look, I want some braids because she got some braids. That pearl right there. Let me add it. You know, things like that, and just taking trips together and just bonding and lifting each other up when we're down. I'm gonna give a prime example. Not too long ago, we had a situation where my mother was ill and she passed away, and my sisters came to the house to love on me, right? To hug on me, you know, just to see if I'm okay. Sisterhood is all of that in a bag of chips. You need somebody. So a lot of times, because of different hurts in our past and different things that go on, we'll be like, I don't need nobody. I'd rather I'm better off by myself. Listen, you will live longer. Getting some of that stress off of you if you got somebody to lean on, somebody to talk to, right? What y'all feel?
I think Sis said it a second ago. Celebration for me. Because everybody, as we know, the world typically is hating on, you know, the little milestones we reach. But it's something about when you just want to brag a little bit because you done put in a little work or you done did something. And now you just want somebody that understands your plight and can celebrate with you. So to be able to reach out to your sisters and be like, look, I did a thing. And they like, girl, yes, you did that. That celebration for me is amazing because you need that encouragement because you're already your worst critic. You already have now probably just pressed through whatever it was and pressing through your own doubts and your own places of feeling not worthy. But to actually reach those accomplishments and have your sisters there to celebrate is just amazing.
Everything.
I'm telling you right now, sisterhood to me means that I am always available to you. Just like our Christ is available. He's omnipresent. We can tap in right now and be like, God, are you there? Are you listening to me? So when sisterhood means I am available for you. When you tap the line, I'm tapping in. And we need that. I don't know let me tell you something. My sister made a mention of it. I was walking down the aisle with the family, mourning of the death of my mom, and I looked to the left and seen my sister, Sister Annie, who the Lord had told me she was a prayer person anyway. Amen. But I told her after that event, same day, I said, never will I question your sisterhood. Didn't I tell you? I said, never will I. So sisterhood means I'm available to you. She caught a flight right then to come see about her sister. You know, so anyway, you know how I feel about sister for real. I'm deeply passionate, as you can see. We need these things.
We do.
Oh goodness, we made up sugar and spice and everything. Nice, okay? And so therefore every human being doesn't understand that. But your sister do. Come on. Your sister do, so.
And they have to know you and your personality. It's 4 different personalities right here. And we understand each other's personality, you know? And so we know what boundaries need to be set. We know when somebody needs a hug versus somebody needs prayer. We know when somebody needs just to talk to or just to listen. Sometimes you just need to listen, right?
Ventilation table.
Yes. What I love about our sisterhood is like what the world does is they do a quick cutoff. You know, so if we have a fight or argument or somebody seem to be acting funny, then they quick to be like, "Oh, forget her and be gone." But I love the fact that we endure.
Right.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, all right, you mad? It's okay.
Yeah.
Because
You can be mad.
true sisters, there's no real cutoff. And what I value about sisterhood is closeness and comfort.
Right.
It's real when you have true sisters to be able to vent to be able to laugh with, to be able to cry with, to be able to die with, because it's a real thing. And when you don't truly have that, and when you're coming against one another, or when you do have your disagreements, we are all different human beings, so we're gonna all have different opinions and views about things. But that does not mean that you are not sisters, that you don't value one another, that you don't have love for one another. What it means is that I need to honor who you are as a person, and we're going to grow together as sisters.
Get it straight. A lot of times we don't get it straight. We just be like, okay, whatever.
That's it.
And we're done. You know what I'm saying? No, get it straight. And get it straight right then while the fire is still burning. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to get your emotions in line.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? As Christians, we don't know how to bring it down. Oh, that's just me. Okay, so then where's Christ? You know, bring it down so that we could talk about it. I'm not one of those people who usually like to talk about stuff. That's stuff that I had to grow into, because I'll shut down. And I'll shut down for like a week or two. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, so God has really been dealing with me with this. Express what you want, you know, express what you need to express. But learn how to express it, because we're never trying to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? We were so good on the get back. I want you to feel what I felt. No, that's not Christ minded. You know what I'm saying? That's not Christ minded. No, that's not sisterhood at all. We're building something here. You know what I'm saying? And we want to build each other up.
And that made me think about correction, being able to take correction from your sister as well. Like, sis, take that post down.
All right.
And do it now.
And do it right now.
Right.
No, we ain't doing that. You need to talk to us.
Right.
Come on.
A prime example is, you know, they had those AI pictures where everybody is all, you know, one of my sisters, not one of them, of course, but one of my other sisters, she had did an AI picture, but all of this was out and it looked like her. And so it was like, hey, you need, even though they don't look like you, that's still a representation of you. You need to take that down immediately. She was like, well, I was like, because you don't want what everybody is thinking. You know what I'm saying? If we looking like, okay, baby, then you need, you know what I'm saying, somebody else might think of something else. And they can take your photos and do all kinds of stuff with it.
True.
But being able to take that constructive criticism without going home being hurt, you know, knowing each other, nobody is trying to hurt you or discourage you. We're here to lift you up.
And it's okay, even if you get hurt sometimes. Sometimes love can hurt. You know, sometimes it don't always feel good to be corrected. But grow from it. Don't stay there. Don't stay down in the slumps. Don't take the offense and run with it and never come out of it.
Right. But real sisterhood is that way.
Come on.
We have a trust,
real.
right? We have a trust of knowing that you're not about to tell me something to break me down.
Right.
Because I'm in a sisterhood with you. Right?
And if you are in relationships that's calling themselves sisters, because some people are in real life sisterhoods. These are my sisters God blessed me with, right? But you have to understand they are in relationships that are not good relationships. And you have to be able to know and get out of relationships that are not benefiting, that you are not benefiting others in that relationship.
And it's not benefiting
We
you.
had time.
We ain't got time.
But guess what, y'all? Guess what time is it?
The Bishop's
We'll be right back.
Welcome to the Bishop's Corner.
Talk to us, Bishop.
Here's the Bishop's Corner of the Creator's Girl Talk Show. God bless you. We're here today and we're talking about a very interesting subject. We're talking about sisterhood. I can only talk about sisterhood from a perspective of observation. And I have seen the fake, I have seen the real, and I have seen the semi. But the bottom line is, when you put hood on the end of any phrase, there is a connotation of commitment, and covenant. And I see this, especially in the Creators girls. They're always in cahoots. They're always figuring out something. They're always putting something together. They work together well. And it reminds me of Mary and Martha. When Lazarus died, they got in contact with Jesus. And when Jesus showed up, they both had their approaches to Jesus that were unique. But in the midst even of their uniqueness, they lived in one household. How do you manage that? It is in your sisterhood. And I say the same thing about the Creators girls. We're in close proximity all the time. There are disagreements and there are agreements and all of that kind of human stuff. But at the end of the day, the covenant and the commitment is there. Teamwork makes this dream work. And our sisters, the Creators girls, they in there. So this has been the Bishop's Corner of the Creators Girl Talk Show. God bless you. We'll see you real soon.
We're going to have Pastor Rochelle read us a little something about sisterhood.
You know what? I have one statistic. It says strong sisterhood improves spiritual and emotional health. Women who are connected to supportive, faith-based sisterhoods report lower stress, stronger resilience, and higher spiritual growth than those who walk alone. So those who walk with a sisterhood, they're benefiting emotionally and spiritually.
Mm-hmm. So that would speak to some of those islands out there. Don't be an island. The Bible says if you want to make friends, show yourself friendly. Don't act like you don't need nobody. Yeah. We need people. We need sisters. We need each other.
We were not created to be alone.
No.
So whatever you're struggling with, whatever you're dealing with, you don't have to do it alone. But know that there are some people that you can talk to. You right now, you have 4 churches represented here.
Yep.
You have Christ Minded, you have Adopted Arise, you have
Creators Word Fellowship,
and you also have New Divine Truth Apostolic Church. We are all women that you can hit up on social media, and we'll be happy to pray with you, talk with you, send you to, even if you don't join one of our churches, we'll send you to a church that as long as you're getting some help, getting some sisterhood. But we have the Stilettos and Pearls. We do the women's conference. We have our each individual women's ministries that we do. We're extending that to the world.
Yes.
Not just here in Northwest Indiana and Chicago and Illinois, but to the entire world. And so favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. This has been another episode of Creators Girl Talk.
Listen, we can talk about anything.